Rather proud to start this stream with an art announcement. We finally have an official PFP, so it's no longer the Microsoft Paint shopped bullshit. So, yeah. Good times here at Stone Age Dude Man Game. Alright, where do I want to start? I was liking how Dwarves was feeling. Let's keep it moving. Alright, come on. I don't want to be in here all night. I am old. Let's get some games going. Alright, what do we got? Alright, we're on the back foot against Sure Maneuver. Yeah. So this is probably combo reavers. Could be a couple of... could be a few different things. Venture Maneuver is also a Military deck, I believe. I'm not sure how popular that one is. I don't really like any of how this played out. Poly, Pyrotech. Okay. Pyrotech gives us turn one play here. Neuromancy, sure. Arcane Tome, okay. Neuromancy, Arcane Tome, Zeal Quarter. Yeah, they're just setting up everything under the sun. I wonder what direction this is. Arcane Tome. Swallow. Okay. Arcane Tome has no legal targets in this deck, so we will just drop Pyrotechnician and pass. And if I did, I don't think against this deck I would want to play it out.
I'll give them 2 days before they cower and retreat.
I'm an officer and a gentleman. I pass on every 10th round.
Okay. So... I can increase my chances of killing Rafford's Vengeance by taking out both Siege Masters with the Zoltan. And I think that's how we have to play here. As much as I hate to lose the Zoltan value. And we got it! Hell yeah. Alright, yep, and they just scoop. They just scoop. Ah, play to your outs, people. Play to your outs. GG's to you. 6-7. Okay. This is gonna be that kind of night, huh? The kids at work will get a kick out of that. Do I have anything in this journey? I haven't checked in a hot minute. Nope, cool. Back to the ladder. Alright. Dwarf showing up, getting lucky with a Pyrotech tech. Giving up value on Zoltan to secure a win. And it was a coin flip anyway. Alright. Santois, we are on the defense against such. Alright, there's a Munro and a Zoltan right out the gate. We actually have a lot of good shit here. Hold on. Yeah, I don't think I have many notes here. Okay.
Long live the Emperor! Long may he reign!
Okay. So I think we just play out the Pyrotech here. Then we'll let fall how it may. Kingslayer? Yeah.
Time to get our hands dirty.
Luckily, we have all of the good cards in our fucking hand. I played around it. Alright, Ardfane Heavy Cavalry will continue to tick up.
What's in a boot?
Alright. I mean, I kind of wanted to hit that so they wouldn't be able to replay it, but as I said, all of our good cards are in our hand.
Here's our chance.
Kingslayer. Alright. I got the chance to do the funniest thing right now, but I'm not gonna, because it's bad, and against Nilfgaard decks, you gotta tighten up, because these decks are just about killing your soul. These decks just exist to crush your spirit. Probably play out the next defender here. Cantarella, yeah.
No one can hide from me.
Never had your kneecaps broken.
Alright, and now they're going to coup de grace the Cantarella. That's the natural par for course here. Yeah, I think I let them. They're not hitting anything particularly important. Like, they got a Dwarven Skirmisher off of that. Good for them. Okay, that's not the one to hit, my guy. Yeah, coup de grace, right on the Cantarella.
I shall be your eyes, my lord.
Have another Skirmisher, sure.
Elven blood. The favor's enough. Let's get to work.
Yeah, we're just gonna go for a value Brewer here. Opponent lost connection. Yeah, they're 17 points down here. Bohurt gets them to 19 to 33. They still don't solve their immediate problem. They can knock down the Brewer, but he's already kind of done his job, just showing up. Tempted to Renfree here, just early on. Might luck out with the Patience proc. Come on, what do you got? It can't be that hard to play your deck, my guy. Yeah, replay it. I don't care. I don't care.
We follow Letho's
I have bad cards in my deck. Bohurt, yeah. I'll just play out the Renfree.
The only good mage is a dead mage.
Plus, Curse of Envy. I like Curse of Wrath. Charity. Blessing of Patience. Cooldown 8. Goddamn right I will. And the train keeps chugging. Now, at this juncture, I probably feel safe playing Renfree's gang. They're passing? Yeah, they're passing. This cooldown 8 is sick. Alright, there's a Dwarven Chariot. What can we spin Polly into? Good enough. So I can push relatively hard here. think I'm gonna. We'll play out the Figus, give them a target.
Your attention, please.
Sure.
I shall now speak.
End the turn. And we end the turn with the full idea that we're going to Munro next. Probably followed up with a Dwarf Berserker. We'll leave Zoltan until we have something better to hit. Something that will shit out little dudes for us. Yeah, I mean, at this point, the Dwarven Chariot was just cake, right?
Satisfying us plucking
Still no fantastic targets for Zoltan. But I do have just 18 power in those two bodies right now. Opponent lost connection. Trying to reconnect. Come on, homie. What are you doing? Looking up a guide or something? Need to tab out of your mobile app? Is that what happened here? Yeah, come on. Yeah, you're out. You're done. I'm calling that one a pretty clean win. That was a rage quit if I've ever seen one. Alright. And we are 2-0 to start the into it with dwarves. See if we can rank up here to rank 8. Watch me get a good streak on just as I break into 7. It always happens. It always fucking happens.
Pride is all.
Like I get like 6 wins deep and suddenly the streak stops counting. Alright, so we have 2 free tucks right there. From here I don't really hate any of how this is set up. It's double cross. Powerful card in hand that I likely won't use here. Because then being able to have Poly in case I have to drop the Figus, it's a little too strong for my liking. Alright. We'll do a Dwarven Chariot out of character. Make it big. Because depending on what happens to this chariot now is going to heavily influence what I do. Yeah, so they just locked it. So now that I know kind of what flavor they'd like to take, I'm just going to go ahead and drop the Figus here. This is not the Zoltan part of the game.
Stars contend
Purify,
you
no
shall
longer
be
a defender.
victorious today.
Got it. So there's a fancy movement bot. Play out the defender like the original plan after the Figus was. We'll make them figure it out.
Push on! No mercy!
Confounded boots.
Boost self by 1. I gotta tell you, I'm not a fan of that.
An ill wind blows.
So we're just gonna do Defender will tick up. I'll likely drop Zoltan Shive here.
You sought to humiliate me, your grace. Now you stand humiliated.
Yeah, we'll just drop Zoltan Shive.
Always willing.
That's where Dennis would be nice to have. Just these two side by side. I'll probably drop the volunteers here just to force them into some action.
Your name, young man, demands you be cursed into an
Braithens.
urchin.
My duty? To stick my nose where it doesn't belong.
Here goes the Assimilate just doing their thing.
Sure, finally get you.
Yeah, so I do have to play this just to force it down. D141, they have to make a play. Which means they have to go down on a card in hand. We get to pass into 2, equal in hand, but I have the resilience. Imperial Diplomacy, you got it.
Ted up to.
Broken. Oh, how so very unfortunate.
Yeah, there's nothing to gain by pushing here. They're starting to carry on ahead, and I've pulled the Braithens out of hand along with a portal, so that's a pretty good pull out for round 1. Alright, so I don't think I want the Skirmisher here. Defender's okay. Technician turns into Munro, and I couldn't have drawn it up better. Opponent goes first. Opponent will likely pass, right?
Got ya! You bleating son of a dope!
Opponent will not pass. Okay. I mean, if we want to settle in, let's settle in. I can do the same thing you're doing. What do we have? Yeah, let's go ahead and throw a Dwarf Berserker. Let's go ahead and leader. Oh, we're pushing hard, aren't we?
Everyone has their secrets. Everyone.
Yeah, it doesn't have barricade if you have it, my guy.
The only good mage.
Renfrey
is
is the
a dead
safest
mage.
play out. First Pride. Blessing of Temperance, yeah.
Hail Kerzer!
Why not at least keep the Zoltan and Munro in hand? Offering? What are you offering? Dwarf Berserker? Sure.
The boss doesn't like me.
must become a second Sodom.
Sure. Yeah, and they're gonna play out my Zoltan on me here. No, they're playing the Munro out. Okay.
What do you say we fight on my level, eh?
I can use a bite.
True love always finds a way.
Turn there. Zoltan do this thing. Yeah, they're playing my deck.
You mistake stars
They go for it.
reflected in
Never
the
had your
calm.
Orbital
kneecap
Skirmisher.
broken.
Let's see, 1, 2, 5. Bahakam indeed. We will just Curse of Pride. Kill that. Alright, so we're going into 3. They know I have the Munro in hand, so they'll be working around that. This is the best that it's going to get. We have the Chariot, we have the Munro, we have the Broover into the Dennis. Yeah, play your base copy of the Chariot. Do your thing.
Might be none too tall, but that stuns as well as any other.
Ball, sure.
My, the Van Mordenhams, they truly spoil us.
I get more value if I Dennis here.
I know about to start.
Alright, what kind of sneaky shenanigans and bullshit you got for me? Putting a Masquerade Ball out this late.
You have our undivided attention.
Feeling a bit peckish.
That's not my base leader ability, what? I didn't know Henrietta did that.
Nothing like a dwarf to get you out of a tight spot.
Alright, what do they got for 9 here? I guess if they have a Fangs of Empire in hand, they get it. They did not have the Fangs of Empire in hand. Really late Masquerade Ball, that was weird. GG's. Although, on a personal note, fuck you for playing Nilfgaard. And we are up to rank 8. Alright, got ourselves a bit of a streak going on here. It's probably going to die out now. A lot of fucking Nilfgaard in the
Patience
list
is not
tonight.
a virtue I am known to have.
Tired of it. I hate this faction. Why is there so much of it? many other good decks to be playing. So many other good factions to be playing. But no. Alright, I don't need the dwarves and skirmishers here. Double Renfrew's gang in hand. Feels bad. This opening round is just going to be kind of a slog. I think we're going to Mahakam Defender. Mahakam Volunteer, maybe Defender, Volunteer, Shive. That feels right. Alright, my friend, come on. There you go.
Hail, Kerzer!
Please be thinking of your plays ahead of time. Don't wait until the bar starts ticking to actually think about how you're going to play this out. Sure.
Bow, barbarian.
Am I losing? I guess
Bow low.
okay. I would have preferred to keep him, but alright, I lost him. Worst things you could have hit.
We follow Letho's lead.
Chariot. Go ahead and volunteers before that dies out.
Leave it to us.
Instead of climbing. Yeah. Kingslayers in and out.
Time to get our hands dirty.
Barkley. The Zoltan. Pop the curse scroll. It's probably to get rid of the Zoltan here. Not a hurry. Okay.
With me, you'll forget your sorrows.
It gives us a relatively free play to kill this. This would be a sick field to have a Brewer on, wouldn't it? Got it. Sure. What do we got? Cantarella, yeah, sure.
No one can hide from me.
Alright, they get my Zoltan Warrior. It's not fantastic. Not where I would have sent it, but alright. Play out Dennis. Alright, we are 34 points up. Yeah, 34 points up.
I'll thrash your arrogance out of you.
Yeah, you're not pushing me down farther. You make up 28 points here without going so far down?
I think you're strong. Let's you and me find out.
No, you cannot. Biggle Forts on the Zoltan.
You mistake stars
Yeah.
reflected in a pond for higher sky.
Alright, so you went down 2 cards. I don't know how that math works. how hard do you want to push for real? Cantarella? Sure.
I shall be your eyes, my lord.
Referee's game.
You're about try them ultimate. Never had your kneecaps broken.
Skirmisher here. So I'm 3 cards up. The draw brings us to par. However deep we go here. Yeah, and I don't even have to pop leader here to stay ahead. It just happens.
The good of the Empire, that is what matters.
Go ahead. Yeah. Let's play out a waiting move.
Sharpen the bolts, boys.
Your view hurts.
Astral remembers.
Nothing like a dwarf to get you out of a tight spot.
Go ahead and tick up on the dwarf monster. Gonna play another run. Okay. Okay, I see what happened here. I should have Seer that false Seer instead of playing the Renfri's gang. That would have reversed all of this.
Blood! Blood!
It's not the world that we live in.
They'll pay for my stolen birthright.
Alright, we managed to go into 3, but the card down. They have used a lot of their shit, though. I only got 12 points. Yeah, this one just came out and got me. I played the waiting move instead of keeping on tempo. Hey, I was right, though. The streak ended.
Satisfying us plucking a ripe apple. En ad fien in the vat.
Humans are not to be trusted.
Alright, I mean, you need 9 points between 2 cards. I'm sure you can do it.
Watch it! Guts and goose, and I ain't afeard to use her!
Oh! Oh, what the fuck? How did I win that? Okay. The power of hating Nilfgaard compels me, I suppose. Alright, well, back into it with dwarves. It's a strong showing. We're about to be... we're 4-0 currently. Alright. Pretty good runner for the dwarves tonight. Alright, we're on the defender against Mardrome. Alright, let's go ahead and tuck, I think I need the volunteers right now. Defender might be... Okay, they're not playing with the rain sub theme. Oh, I think I've seen whisperings about this deck. This is like, yeah, Streebog. Yeah, I think I saw something about this on the Reddit subreddit the other day. You're just playing Mardrome. Got crows out. So. I play out the defender here. I pass with the defender. I don't use leader yet. I want to see what they do next. Preacher, yeah.
One who is blind can yet see.
Okay, so that makes me wanna. Go and do early Zoltan stuff. I have a 1 in 4 shot of hitting the Crow Clan here. Let's see if we're lucky. And we are! Second time I've gotten lucky on dwarves throwing shit at the right stuff. Freya's Blessing.
We serve her who is virgin.
Yeah, so you're using a Freya's Blessing on an early Crow Clan? I am okay with this trade.
Reach beyond what the eyes see and the ears hear.
Go back across the Yaruga, you bodies! Dance with my death!
Alright, start shooting shit down. I will Dwarven Skirmisher down the Crow Clan Preacher, regardless on whether it kills it or not. Druid. Zeal Warrior. Banish a Crow. Play an Alchemy card. Another Runestone, you got it. That is your Runestone loop there with the Rune Mage. Corsair, yeah.
Death sails in circles.
Alright. Preacher is not dead. Preacher is not dead. But I don't mind playing a Dwarf Berserker here on the next turn. Okay.
God's protect.
Are you playing Irmian and it's just for a Crow's Eye Rhizome? Yeah. It's a trade I can handle. I will just take out the Preacher. We'll just play another Berserker. Gotta find 13 points here. I think you'll end up using your leader to do so. And even if you end up using your leader, you're still down a card. So 3 eyes, yeah.
I hear tomorrow's succulent colors.
Messengers, and there's the Mardrome. All right. Yeah, this round, if we find the Zoltan here in the top, we'll play him. Otherwise, we just play out the Renfrey. I like Chariot. On Broover. Tuck that Berserker. There's the Broover. And the gang's turn into volunteers. I like it. Alright, how heavy are you pushing here? Ale of the Ancestors. We're just gonna play out Renfrey.
Is a dead mage.
I like Curse of Greed. And we'll Blessing of Kindness. I don't think I mind playing out CR in here. Yeah, you're just passing. Okay, so you're planning on having this Ale of the Ancestors carry you all the way, aren't you? A little late to the party, Zoltan. Alright. We can get the party started early. I think starting early is what we're going to do. We're going to Chariot, we're going to Volunteers, we're going to Broover, and then we're going to go from there.
Appearances can be deceiving.
Elegant Sage, there's the Mushy Truffle. What are we bonding? Proclaim Creature.
Man is an arrogant creature.
Right. New plan. I play out Broover here. So I can play out CR and without losing out on the tempo.
Nothing like a dwarf to get you out of a tight spot.
I think CR on the Crow Clan here will stop whatever they're trying to build up with the Ale of Ancestors. Yeah.
Who nicked my mushrooms again?
Yovith will guide us.
We're gonna lock that, we're gonna move that. Spawn some stratagems. Yeah, Cursed Scroll. Card of my choice. We'll grab the Barkley. We'll tuck the Defender. Play the game. Go ahead and buff the Chariot, keep that around. Call this good. Play out the Volunteers next. We're just gonna try to climb over what they got going on here.
One who is blind can yet see.
Can dwarves fight? Ha! The fish pissing lakes.
Broover's gonna continue his tick up. We'll play Figus next.
Have you nothing better to do?
That Crow Clan is now purified. Completely purified, by the way. It also gets rid of the Ale of the Ancestors proc. So we'll Figus now.
Ain't much challenge once you knock him off that horse.
Crow Clan.
Reach, reach beyond what the
Airdrome.
eyes see and the ears hear.
Yeah. Vegas is no longer a defender, however, you cannot cleanse this boy from being a dwarf. Turn. Continue them Broover tick-ups. Yeah, Zoltan no longer has resilience. Good call. Alright, Eudora, I'm gonna move you down one. Sweet. Now this Dennis is gonna come down for massive.
Freya is patient, but she brooks no insult.
I mean, I think we're gonna climb over top of this. They've packed out their board. They can't add to it any further. They can play alchemies. They're not going to get a body out of it. No, I've miscounted. Never mind. Never mind. I get one more body per row. Alright, smart work on their end. But it doesn't prevent the shenanigans and chicanery.
And I'm not about to start.
I have a Renfree's gang and a Barkley. I think we're going to go out on top here. Yeah, elf and onion soup. I don't give a fuck. What do you got? What do you get? Renfree's gang is about to show up, and then Barkley's going to calm everybody down. Right? That's what Barkley does. Homie's just a diplomatic negotiator. Never known for violence. Okay. So, 1/3, yeah.
We must, for too far we have come.
Alright, do we go out honorably or do we style on him? Because I kind of want to style on him.
A pleasure to bleed you.
Bahaka. Alright. Good showing of the dwarves against this Mahakam Ale deck, Mardrome / Alchemy Boostum deck. Yeah. Looks like a fun deck. I should play it. Oh, and we've ranked up and the winning streak is now dead. It doesn't matter anymore. But hey, 2 ranks in a night ain't bad. 9 to 7 in an hour. We are chugging along. Back into the ladder with dwarves. Hey, welcome on in to everybody joining us. Tonight's kind of a big stream for me. We reached 30 followers on Wednesday. So I decided this would be the time to unveil the new PFP. The Stone Age Dude Man's official art for the channel. Okay, where do we start here? Not a whole lot of power in this opening hand. Like a lot of tech, but not a lot of power. So Dwarven Skirmishers, not what I'm wanting. This is great. Alright, we just took the defender. Alright, there's Renfree. We got her early. Oh, this is one of those sloggy early hands, isn't it? Uh-oh. Go ahead and Pyrotech. That way we can guarantee 5 damage on whatever they throw at us here, because we can Dwarf Berserker next. That'll take care of most of anything they'll want to put in front of us, and from there I think we just cry a little bit, because we path forward. Like, we can Dwarf Berserker, Mahakam Volunteer, pull the other Volunteer. That might be the direction that we have to take. Opponent lost connection. Did you see the dwarves and begin shaking in fear? Because, let me tell you, my friend, that is a reasonable reaction. The point slam is real, and not a lot of decks are prepared to deal with it. A lot of the losses that I have in this deck, at least these past couple of seasons, are because I'm an idiot. I need all of you to understand right now, I'm a little dumb. I'm lying. I'm not that dumb. I don't think through every line because I'm here to play. This is for fun. Come on, my boy. I want you to come back. No. You saw me give a dwarven pyrotechnician steroids and said you were done. That's what happened here. All right. We are one patch up to rank 7. See if we can break into rank 6 here. You believe in me, right, Max? I mean, he's staring at me, but I think that's just because he wants my french fries. I caught you, you bitch. Alright, speaking of bitches, who's in the ladder? Let's go. I probably only have 1 or 2 games left in me for the evening anyway. I've been streaming for about an hour here, which I think is a pretty fair time to be doing Gwent at any one given moment. Gwent cooks your fucking brain if you're not here to just grind up. And the whole having to narrate all of my thoughts is also a little mentally taxing. Usually I'm speaking much... Usually my thoughts are going much faster, and having to organize them while I'm also playing the game is... On the one hand, it's very helpful. It helps me think through lines. On the other hand, God, talking is fucking slow. Has anybody noticed that? Alright, the opening hand here does allow me to start up a mini Monroe, which I'm not entirely opposed to against a Deadeye ambush. I like having removal in multiples of 3. You qualify your reliability. Poly. Fuck. God damn it, Polly. Alright, so we will... We're going to have a roided out Pyrotech again and see what happens. Like, our Pyrotechs are here to fuck shit up, and I'm here to support their dream.
We await the signal. Until then, don't budge.
Blood! Blood!
Yeah, we're gonna do the thing. There's one thing I've learned about dwarf decks. You do not let these guys put units on the field, and I have the right half of my deck for that. We'll do probably Dwarven Chariot here as my waiting move. Although setting up the Skirmisher for 4 damage on anything they play here. I've talked myself into the Skirmisher. Played and trap. This is the trap that deals damage to creatures in a row. That's what that one is. Come on, my friend. What do you have for me? There's nothing to read on my side of the field, and all of the reading in your hand should have been done during deck building. What are you doing, Hall crew of Airdairn?
daisy of the valley!
Jesus Christ. Alright, spawning 3 cargoes. This is to yo-yo the dude. That's what this one's for, right? That's what we're trying to do on that. There's that one dude that we get to yo-yo back and forth. So with that in mind,
none too tall. I clash stones as well as any other.
we're gonna keep the damage train running. There he is, Angus. That's his fucking name.
War criminal. That's what they call me.
Dance! Dance! Dance with me death!
Alright, and now, no matter how this shakes out, Angus dies. I drew the exact half of the deck I needed to here.
If I'm to die, I'll do so
Okay,
sword
yeah, you
in
get
hand.
another Elven Deadeye.
I like the way you die, human.
Play out some resilience. It's a little early for a Teruvial, but I understand why. Although having to pop a leader to enable him kinda sucks, so it might have been what they were trying to do earlier. Commando, yeah.
Glad it fought, Duan. You stand no chance. Blooded one.
Kill it. Okay, I was wrong about the trap. That was a serpent trap.
They used to call me Shrine. Wanna know why?
Curse of Lust. Well, Blessing of Patience, then.
I like the way you die, human.
I think from here I'm going to pass. This is probably the best spot to do so. We'll get a Curse of Lust halfway through round 3. Yeah, cargo doesn't help them over much here. You're passing. I'm passing. Now we're going into 2, and I do have the Zoltan on the field still. I don't have a leader charge because that's on cooldown. If you squint real hard, I have a sick Broover hand here. I don't think I hate this as a sick Broover hand, TM. I don't hate this at all. Worst case scenario, we go into 3 fresh cards drawn, and I'll have Curse of Lust back. That seems value. I don't know. Simless. What is Simless about to go
One
grab?
with no sense would trust
Waylays.
the word of a- For the daisy of the valley!
Okay, so that makes this entire project a little worse.
Something just was what me here. I swear it on my beard.
there. We'll move that right there. I don't know. Baby Broover could get us through this pretty efficiently. Heist. Replaying the heist. Okay. The heist does have a pickup, right?
Nothing like a dwarf to get you out of that tight spot.
And then we'll drop Dennis right here.
Toxic racists.
Aim between the eyes. Leave none alive.
Yeah, that Vernaciel did nothing.
Maybe the mags of the heat while I'm at it.
You gonna replay Vernaciel over and over? Yeah, that's what you're about to do.
My heart holds no forgiveness for traitors.
A pleasure to greet you.
Broover will continue to lift up his buddy Dennis. We're pushing this Trap Elven Deadeye deck relatively hard. I haven't seen anything like this in a couple of years. Although I suppose the heist would make this deck really viable. Purify an allied unit?
I'm so tired.
We shall retake the cities that were stolen from us.
Yeah, in for a penny, in for a pound, right?
Wind blows.
Let's lock Vernaciel, like that'll actually do something. Alright, 14 points up. They're probably gonna have to use everything in hand to make this work. Alright, what are we doing? Another Sappers, what do you...
Blue Mountains!
Him, you're replaying him. That brings you up to 40 points? No, that brings you up to even. You have to play something else, my guy. Hey, welcome on in. Thanks for the raid, my guy.
Whoops and
You're just in time to see me make terrible decisions against an elf deck like dwarves. So, nothing is new. Nothing is different. Life moves on as it should. Alright, Dwarf Berserker, Barkley, Dwarf Skirmisher. I do have Curse of Lust. Let's see if we can high roll better than the Skirmisher. The Defender is probably as good as it's gonna get. Read out for a volunteer for the Barkley, but I think the Berserker pinging damage and having good armor is a little more relevant here. Alright, what are you playing? Because I still have the Curse of Lust. Vanadane. Okay, so...
The Scoia'tael must the woods abandon.
You're playing
Join us instead
Waylay.
and defend the valley.
You're just playing Waylay now. They had to have turned both in hand into Waylay, right? Yeah, they had to have. We're just gonna Curse of Lust. Spread it out a little bit.
This is our land, Dwan. You're not welcome here.
Like, even double Waylay here is only 12 points. Dwarf Berserker comes down 15. We should have this. We should have this best case scenario. If this is double Waylay like I think it is, we should be on top. Because their dudes come down as 4s thanks to 1 Angus activation, so that's 8 off the bodies, plus 6 off the damage, 14, 19 showing.
Time for you to die, Dwarf.
Oh shit, he spawns one too. Never mind, my math is fucking off. I'm just stupid. This brings us to even, and they'll waylay for 11 points. This brings them up to 22. Barkley will come down. I'll get 1. Yeah. Yeah, we are just shy here. Damn. All right. Well, I'm sorry that you guys raided into a losing match. That was the first loss of the night. We are now 6-1. All right. Back into it with dwarves. We'll see what we can do. Remember, everybody, it's hot outside. Or at least it was when the sun was out. Sun is no longer out. So hydrate before you dihydrate. Alright.
Keep a stiff neck.
Attacking. Is this volunteers? Uprising? No, this is a scythe. Alrighty. Don't want double Renfreys in the opening hand. Against the uprising, I like having a lock piece. I like having 1 damage piece. Alright, the Zoltan makes me want to dig. Polly, I don't like you in round 1. Barkley, you're okay. So, with no Munro, we could be looking at... let's settle it. Moran is going to pick up. He's going to do his thing. This is where I would drop a lock on Moran if I was wanting to settle in for a longer game, but I don't think we're doing that. I think we're comboing of some flavor over here. This seems like... What's the last Uprising deck I saw? Was that a Melitali deck I saw that was using Uprising? It's been a hot minute since I've been seeing Uprising in the ladder. Alright, no, it's just Reavers. They're just playing fucking Reavers.
You'll recognize your old mates. We're the Crinfrid Reavers.
Okay, I'm not set up to want to deal with Reavers here in round 1. Like, if I Zoltan, I kill it, but then I lose out on a body for Zoltan. I think we're just gonna have to play a lock.
My lady, your elegance.
Redanian Seekers. Okay, so the movement helps on that side. Alright. Alright. A little stressful, I'm not gonna lie. I have a Reavers deck myself. I know what this deck can do. And this looks like it's just Reavers slotted into stuff. Now, the Immortals makes me not want to play out Zoltan or anything else like that. I believe that Volunteers is a defendable waiting move. Just keep everything clean. Depending on the flavor of the next turn, this could be where I drop Zoltan just for the control, or Groover for the slamming. Because Moran will keep Groover pretty safe against a decent Reaver onslaught. By the time it breaks through Moran, Groover will have done his job pretty well. Yeah, there's another Reavers.
It's the Crinfrid Reavers' honor that's at stake here. This is no time to whimper.
Alright, so they have raw played Reavers. Both of them from hand. Does that lead me to believe there's a Necromancy in the deck?
Elven.
Because that feels like there would be a Necromancy in the deck.
Don't recognize your old mates. We're the Crinfrid Reavers.
Alright, so everything in my heart and soul is telling me to kill that, but I think my brain wants me to kill the original so they can't replay it using... shit. What's that spell with the apples? Thing has apples on it. Okay.
I demand satisfaction! Now!
So, that is less than ideal. Okay. I think because I've controlled these Reavers pretty well thus far, I'm going to pretend they don't exist and continue on my general game plan. It's preventing that from being able to duel down anything. That's useful. Like, it is dealing 2 damage at this point. This is not getting through anything I play. That's just damage an enemy unit by 4. Yeah, I don't... You've taken out the skirmisher. Good work.
Britannia!
Alright. What do I... Okay, so I can Barkley here and get good value. I leave myself susceptible, I think, to some shenanigans. I can Zoltan here, close out this half of the game, and move into half number 2, but that kind of neuters my game. We'll just Barkley. This will give me 57 points if I just raw pass here. They're probably going to want to play something. It's just valuable to play something. But I think I can pass and be up on board. Even with the Reaver Hunters out. Like, Savior's doing work on these Reavers. Alright, so I have a couple of shots to find my dude. I need Munro specifically. And asking you shall receive. Right on there on top of the deck, wanting us to play him. Alright. We have a resilience dwarf as well. So, yeah, let's not get greedy. Let's play like we actually know what we're doing. We're going to pass here. We're going to force them to play. We're going to go into a long round 3. We both still have full leaders available, and I have the Renfrey on lock. Yeah, let's do that instead of pushing here while down a card. Maybe it's assault. Whatever trash you want to do with that. I'm glad that you got the Reinforced Ballista out. Because I don't think you'll waste it on another Reinforced Ballista. I think that Amphibious Assault's going towards something more important. I would use it for an Illico or something. But that's me. Alright, Dennis, what's up, my guy? Alright, we can get a... Okay, we have a bit of control here. A couple points of direct damage. Dennis could be hot. If I drop the defender, I could draw a gang. Alright, biggest is best case scenario, we're not risking anything else. Let's go. And just a heads up to all of you that joined with the raid, first of all, like, I appreciate you guys showing up, thank you. Even if it's just to show up because somebody that you like to watch showed up. I appreciate it. Second off, this will probably be my last game of Gwent for the night. We've been going for an hour and 20 now, and that's enough to cook anybody's fucking noggin. Okay, so I think I have to aggressively kill this, but I don't like any of the ways that I can do it. I can Zoltan, I'll get one dude out of him. I think I have to because Squire's a bitch. I respect Squire too much to just let him stand. And because I also respect Boiling Oil. I probably should have leadered there. But I did not. Boiling Oil is a hell of a Gwent card. 5 damage and a Purify. You know how many times I've been gotten off of that shit? Just purifying a Zoltan off of his resilience. It is sick. The actual new plan is probably Figus, and then leader on Figus. Alright, Windhelm of Atri. You got it.
You shall never surrender.
Okay, so yeah, we still do the thing because this will be popping shield right about now.
Knock him off that horse.
Axe or mace, sir?
Okay, we can Skirmisher, luck out, and kill the Squire. I think I'm going to make sure the Squire dies.
They'll pay for my
I think I'm going to run. I'm going to... Curse of Sloth. Blessing of Diligence. Curse of Sloth. I will play Skirmisher. I will draw Berserk. And it could have been drawn up better. We are going to dominate this back half of the game. Like, Munro will immediately come down, make a Berserker. The Dwarven Chariot follows. Fodder for the Rowdy Dwarves that have 2 Berserkers in hand. We are dropping the Orbital Strike Dwarven style. Fuck your cursed knight, I don't give a damn.
Satisfying us plucking around.
Right, Munro, do your thing. You kill that guy. And let the bombardment start. And I did mess up the picture. I'm sorry, guys. I did mess it up. My bad. I'm sorry. But, you know. Actually, did I mess it up? I think I got it right. Oh well. I don't know. I like a couple weeks ago I started thinking, I was like, hold on. I only play like 4 special cards in my deck, and one of those is Zoltan's Company. Can I build without Zoltan's Company? Let me tell you, my friend, this works. This is hot. Alright. And yeah, we're gonna keep the bombardment going. That is not the card I need anymore. That one did its job. Blood! Alright. We're gonna make the Skirmisher an honorary Berserker. He did his job. Radia Elves, yeah, I think I played against that last night. I was just doing a couple of pickup games.
My great-granddaughter will do
Reaver Scout. There's nothing that you can scout that I'm going to care about.
Dance! Dance! Dance with me, death!
God, I love when the bombardment works out. Reaver, yeah, do your scout thing.
Shit, I knew it. I told you so, you idiot.
Look, like I said, this is hot. Like, yeah, we'll just do this. Sultan. Alright, yeah, you have a Scytheman. Scytheman is not full value.
This harvest will be reaping.
This is
black
not...
blood.
Yeah, this isn't where you wanted to be, my guy.
But we're broke as shit peddlers. You heard about Troydam Ultimatum?
Alright, and the bombardment has petered out. Yeah, I've been playing Dwarves for like 3 years, and
There's a time to reap.
I don't know, when I
time
got
to
back
sow.
in playing real good last year, like, playing consistently,
Aye.
I was thinking about it, and I was like, no, I'm never going to turn to the dark side, I'm never going to be that guy. And I was just like, I see so many annoying decks, this can't be the worst one, right? Yeah, my baseline deck is either Rowdy Dwarves Go Wide with Broover at the helm, and then I just have the Munro Zoltan package. That's usually what I'm playing. I just play dwarf good stuff. Look, twice tonight I've been scared I was going to face Melitali. I thought that this Uprising deck was going to be Melitali. Alright, yeah. Dwarfs showing up strong tonight. Actually, before I head out, let me go ahead and do this for you. I'll go ahead and pull up the dwarf deck list. You can take a quick screenshot or something. And I haven't been sure on Tactical Advantage. I've been thinking about turning that over into Cursed Scroll, but sometimes putting a Tactical Advantage on an early Moran or an early Pyrotech. There we are. Yeah, so having a bit of movement control is useful. Incidentally, it's good on Reavers. Incidentally, it's good on Death Wish. And then the active to give 2 armor. Can recharge a low Broover after some damage, or can help the ensuing Dennis be a little better. So at 6, I think he's a value card. Because at 6, you get, in the Dwarf playstyle, you get only Zoltan's Company and Poly itself. Yeah, there it is. There's Renfrey Dwarfs. Oh yeah, Poly comes in at 7 for 6 provisions, movement on deploy, and an order on him. No. I don't think he's been 5 power for a long time. Even now, if he were at 6, I would consider swapping him for something else, like shuffling some of these numbers around a little bit, maybe dropping the Eudora and giving me some wiggle room. But at 7, just coming down, having the deploy, and then having the armor on order. Like, he's a house. Yeah. Like, 7 at 6, Paul, he's just good. Yeah, and this is, yeah, like, he's value. Yeah, I only have my Renfrey Dwarf deck built out. I had my standard one built, but at the start of every season, I just kind of refresh all the decks. Yeah, I'm mostly a Squirtle player. I'm gonna go ahead and be honest with you. I have the entirety of the Squirtle collection. Actually, it'd be easier just to show you what I don't have. This is pretty much the entire reason why I'm playing. I want to put these cards in my collection, and then I'll have every card this game has to offer. And once that happens, yeah, we're just... I don't know, I might continue playing, I might just say... Yeah, my friend who got me into it, she's been playing since then too. She only started talking about it in like 2021, right as the pandemic was going, because she picked it back up again. And I was like, well, you've been hiding this from me the whole time? You bitch. So I think I officially started playing late 21, early 22, something like that. Yeah, it's a nice little game. I used to play Magic the Gathering competitively, and once I was just unable to go out and do that, I thought about doing a Witcher build on it. I'm missing a lot of the good Witcher pieces just because a lot of them are in neutral. Like, yeah, neutral is the faction that I haven't filled out. I mostly play devotion decks just as a player. Like, I don't even have Ale of the Ancestors. Like, you would think I would have that, but no, I just never got around to putting it in any deck because mostly I play devotion. Yeah, I'm missing 3 cards out of Northern Realms, 6 cards out of Skellige. I have all of Syndicate, handful of cards here out of the Nilfgaard, a couple cards out of Monsters, but yeah, these days I'm just kind of picking up neutrals as I find any need for them. Like, my next ones I'm going to pick up are probably going to be Ilhuaraqax, there we are. And then the Unicorn and Chironix. Because right now I'm messing around with a Relic Danimabe deck. Like, just Corixus, so just some value shit. I usually have a... Actually, I would like to rebuild that. I was going to play that tonight, but I didn't have it built yet. I'm going to go ahead and rebuild my... Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and rebuild my Ithne deck. Cursed Scroll deck. Come on. Are we having issues here? We might be. Yeah. Ithne and Phyrexinet both in. Yeah, so what I've found... Back to the deck list. I saw it in the ladder when I was reclimbing when I first came back in. This was in, like, rank 18. I didn't realize that Corixus is an infinite relic spawn. I thought this was a counter forever. You know what I mean? Like, this card right here, I thought that you played it, it was one and done, but no. Every time you play a relic, you spawn Locthwain Convergence. Which means that Allgod... I think I'm having issues with my keyboard. Which is concerning, but... Let's go back into it. Yeah, Allgod will trigger it. Torque will trigger it. What'd you end up finding out? Back to Nature's Gift. Right. Yeah, it can never become doomed because the base copy has Veil. Yeah, no, it's a sick interaction. Let's make my life easy. Symbiosis, double warrior, double dryad, pond keeper, fledgling, one enchantress. That is my build. Yeah, I know the one. Yeah, order, cooldown, trigger veteran abilities. I'm not gonna lie, I can't remember half the names of any of these, of any of this shit. So, all right, let's find my nature cards. We play Frog Mating Season. Play 5. Double Nature's Gift. Play the Bountiful Harvest. 1 Dryad's Caress. I need my Sinless. I need... What else do I want here? Do I want Matron combo? 1, 2... Just randomly put Matron combo in here? No, I'm getting cheeky. I'm getting cheeky. Yeah. Nature cards. Shaping Nature, do want space for 2 5s now. Yeah, you're right. But that's going to involve just a little bit of shift around because I play the Simless and the Forest Protector. Like, it's kind of a choice in the build-out that I have on Forest Protector versus Mahakam Pass. Start trawling. There are 5, so we can get the Marana Runestone as an alchemy card. Randomly having Cat Witchers is never terrible. The Double Sorceress, though, really play it up. Yeah. Like, being able to... One of my favorite play patterns is being able to FOV, Call of the Forest, Forest Protector, and, like... I don't know, Nature's Rebuke after doing a Simless run. Like, it's just a fun way to close out a game. Alright, yeah, there's my Nature's Gift rebuilt. In the meantime, I am going to kill this White Frost deck. This was something that I put together for a teaching stream. Big Dudes, yeah. Vampire deck was also the teaching stream. I think this was just to send somebody a deck list that would halfway work. Alright. Yeah, my big thing on why I like Nature's Gift, the Symbiosis is... If you have to have like an oh shit moment where you got a Nature's Rebuke raw on turn 1, you get something out of it. And then the Vitality 2, being able to play Phyrexinet round 1, double leader on him, and look at the opponent and say, deal with this guy or he's going to keep shitting out babies, and you're not winning this round 1, I like how that interaction plays out, because it forces out early damage, early removal, and if it doesn't, I can usually find a way to get Aquin onto the field immediately afterward, and Aquin mixed with Phyrexinet, them two is fucking, alright? They making babies. They trees and dryads. I'm not judging. I'm mentioning it. I feel like it needs to be said. We don't keep that under the rug, you know? But one of my favorite play patterns out of the Nature's Gift deck is going Phyrexinet, double leader, and then the next turn finding a way to put Aquin on the field. After that, life is just fun. But with that, I am gonna head offline. It has been a hell of a day at work. I put in a full shift today before I came to do this, so I apologize if I've been a little on the low side on energy, but this is my chill time. I'm I'm inviting everybody to it. But thanks for showing up if you did, and if you didn't, well, I'm not really talking to you right now. My next scheduled stream is going to be on Sunday. Sundays are my free play days. It'll likely be Elden Ring or Mass Effect. I'm currently achievement hunting in the Mass Effect Legendary Edition. I have 6 achievements to go before I reach 100% completion. And I fucking love the series. Drop in. Look, you are correct. Mass Effect 3 is fantastic. I love Mass Effect 3. I liked Mass Effect 2 a little more, but as for personal reasons, it was my first Mass Effect that I sat down and played all the way through. Mass Effect 3 is fantastic, though. I just finished a run. On Mass Effect 3. Like, I fucks with the game. But I'm letting you guys know, Sunday, it'll be Elden Ring, where I just keep being real bad at that game, or Mass Effect, where I play a game that I've played like 8 times in order to get the shiny trophies. But yeah, y'all take care. Bye-bye now.